Hey, Cubs, and we are going to get back to our second day of shared reading of The Good Egg by Jory John and Pete Oswald. And before we start, I wanted to share what you guys said yesterday about the good egg. I asked a very simple question. Should the good egg worry about all the other eggs, clean up after them, or should he just worry about himself? And we were half and half. Half of you, Sarvanch, Caden, Tanish, Mason, Ion, Louisa, all said, yeah, he should worry about the other eggs. He should kind of clean up after them. Ion said that's what a good egg would do. Ion even went further and said a good egg would clean up everything. And then these friends, Srivatsa, Nishvita, Shreya, Trinity, Diley, all of you guys said, no, you know what? He should worry about himself. He shouldn't have to clean up after everybody else. So I thought it was really interesting that half of you said one and half of you said the other. So let's continue our book. Now, before we start, I want us to think in our mind what happened and let's retell. Well, first of all, there was a very good egg, and he was cleaning up after all of the eggs in his carton all the time who were not doing the right thing. He was worried about them doing the right thing all the time, and he was always cleaning up after them. And because of that, he started to crack, right? He started to have cracks in his egg, right? So we stopped here, and because he was cracked, he's like, I can't be the only good egg. And so he left. And we're going to start here after he left his home in the farmer's market, his carton home in the farmer's market. All right, and we're going to see what happened. All right, here we go. Get your egg voice ready. I wandered from... Oops, Miss Campbell. Okay, here we go. Sorry, it's hard because... I wandered from town to town. The hours became days. The days became weeks. Look at him. I lost track of time. Look at him. He's got a beard. I was alone. Oh, how do you think he felt about being alone? Looking at this picture, how did he feel about being alone? Seems like maybe here he's missing his brothers and sisters in the egg carton, right? Out there on the road, under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. Okay, so now, is he worried about the other eggs right now? No, he's thinking about who? Himself. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. Looks like he's doing yoga. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. Oh. So it looks like he's found himself some things that he likes to do. Maybe better than cleaning. Let's keep going. For once, I found time for me. Oh, for once. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. By worrying. Oh, this is a big picture with one. I started to feel like myself again. Look, there he is. He's doing some meditation. So, it was important. So, I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Everybody miss me. I miss them too. Well, it says, welcome home. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey, yo, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. So look, they do. They look a lot nicer and happy to see him. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect. And I don't have to be perfect either. I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home, even though they're drawing on him. So, I want you to think of, first of all, we're going to retell our book together. So, I want you to think right now, 5 fingers. Think about the most important things in this book. Okay, ready? Let's go. First of all, there was a very good egg in a carton of not so good eggs. And the good egg was always cleaning up after the bad eggs and worrying about them. Then his shell started to crack, so he went out into the world to take some time for himself. When he was out in the world, his egg healed because he was taking care of himself. Then he came back to the carton and tried not to worry so much. Now maybe your 5 fingers retelling was a little different than mine, but hopefully you included the important parts, which is that our egg is good and what happened to him, that he left and why he left, and when he came back, how he felt. So there, I think, even though he says one thing that he learned, the egg says that he learned that other eggs aren't perfect, and he doesn't have to be perfect, and he's okay with that. But I think that there is still something else besides the you don't have to be perfect that you can learn from this book. In fact, I think there's more than one thing. So today, in the comments section, what I'd like for you to do is think back through this book. What is something that you can learn besides that you don't have to be perfect? Nobody has to be perfect. People aren't perfect. All right. What is something else that you could have learned? I guess I should flip the other way. What is something that you could have learned, you can learn from this book? Oops, sorry guys. Besides, a lesson that you can learn besides, nobody needs to, you don't have to be perfect all the time. You don't have to be perfect, okay? So think about what we read today. God, Miss Kennebury's not, there you go. Think about what we read today and what you can learn from the book besides the lesson that our good egg took. Okay? Let me know in the comments section, guys.